Hey, fellow crappers, it's your old buddy, it's your old pal, R.D. Reynolds here once again with Wrestle Crap Radio. As always, on the other end of the tin cannon string is the fabulous to my moolah, Mr. Blade McCool.
That just makes me feel cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Remember a few weeks ago I was talking about how I wanted to go to the Dwarf House?
Yes.
Score! Did it!
Oh, really?
Basically, it was the first ever Chick-fil-A. The original Chick-fil-A is what this place was.
Really?
Named as such because it's kind of small. They have different menu items. The cows would not be happy with the Chick-fil-A Dwarf House.
Really?
Because they actually have steak there. You can buy steak and hamburgers at a Chick-fil-A.
That's an interesting concept. Is there a normal door to get inside this place?
No, you can only go through the tiny door.
Oh, my God.
No, there's a normal door. You can if you want to be lame. Yeah, that was my trip to the Dwarf House. So,
you know, I had some misadventures on a road trip. I get pulled over. You know, the cop gets out and he's like, what is in that trash bag back there?
Oh, no. No, not again.
You know what was in the trash bag?
Rotting meat.
No. In the construction business, we have a term we call trashbagging it. Because we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's no plumbing, so we have to get a trash bag, go in the basement, and take a shit in it.
Literally there at the end.
Yeah. So I had to explain the fine art of trash bagging it to this police officer.
I'm sure he was enamored by this.
Have you ever trash bagged it?
I can honestly say I have never, in fact, done that.
Dude, real quick, I've got to tell you my favorite trash bagging it story.
Wait, whoa! You can limit it down to just one?
Yes, this is the one. Okay. I was, it was late. It was after work, so no one was around, and I had to shit.
Kind of like people listening to the show. No one around.
Yeah. So I got my trash bag, I got my rags, and I went down in the basement, you know. And it was a summer day. So I was just wearing a shirt, a tank top and shorts. So I'm like, well, you know what? Could get messy down here trash bagging it. Let me take off my shorts and my underwear and my shirt and just trash bag it. You know, just wearing my nude, yeah, except for my socks and shoes. Well, guess what? The minute I had disrobed and had the bag open to start taking a dump, the new homeowners walk in.
Wow. And
I start hearing them approach the steps. So I'm starting to panic. I had to throw my clothes on. But could you just imagine, you know, you're a young couple, you're buying your first home, you're like, hey, honey, let's go see our new house. And you walk in the basement, and there's a naked man.
A hobo.
I think it makes it even better that I'm wearing shoes and I'm completely naked. That's my story for the week. He's speechless.
So the Faxtrolla. I've never in my life, I say this sometimes, I've never been more happy to hear that piece of equipment. Ever. Faxtrolla here. We were, speaking of young homeowners, apparently some, Mike Knox had a house. This is the story. Sources have told this reporter. Anyway, some people bought his house, and they found these 2 shoe boxes.
Full of baseball cards, maybe, or some old knickknacks?
Vials of steroids and hormones and syringes. Along with pay stubs to one Mike Knox. You know, kids, if you're going to do drugs, don't keep them in a shoebox where you have your pay stubs. If you're gonna do drugs, don't put your name on the box. If you got a bong, you know, don't scribble your name on the. Don't take a Sharpie and write Blade Braxton on the side.
If lost, return to Blade Braxton and my address.
And your address and your phone number and perhaps your social security number. You think we can get JR on the phone? I saw that he had some things to say about Test.
Why not?
All right, entertain the people. Let me get this dialed up here.
Okay. You know, it's funny. I was talking about trash bagging it this week. I actually went against the trash bagging rules once this week. I didn't have any trash bags, so I had to lay a big piece of cardboard out, and I just had to. Then I had to go. Then I couldn't throw it away. I had to go dump it out in the dirt.
What's that? Oh, okay. Okay, you're just patching through.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hi.
WrestleCrap Radio.
How you doing tonight?
Oh, it's good old JR joining us on the phone. Jim Ross, how you doing?
Oh my God, Jim Ross, it's great to have you on the show.
What a privilege. Really appreciate it. We were reading something on your blog this week we thought was pretty interesting. Apparently you had just met up with Andrew Test Martin, apparently.
Oh, by God, he's a hoss.
Big man, yes, big man.
He's a hoss. Hoss.
Hoss.
Yeah, he's come a long way since carrying Vince Neil's bags.
Yes, of course. I almost forgotten that he was. I bet you went to a lot of those Motley Crue shows back in the day. Wait a minute, Jim Ross, would you do us a huge favor?
What's that?
Would you sing a little duet with us?
Well, I consider it. I consider it an honor.
This is going to be the greatest thing ever. Here we are. We have Jim Ross. Jim Ross joining us on the show. We'll get the.
This is great.
This is fantastic.
This is the climactic moment of this radio show's history.
JR, what would be your favorite? What would be your favorite Motley Crue song?
I like to knock the slob while I'm listening to Dr. Feelgood.
Could you croon along that with us?
Boomer sooner. Oh yeah.
You gonna sing
all right,
JR?
Feel good. All right. Feel good. All right. Somebody stop the damn match. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know. I hate this point today, but I don't know the lyrics. Thanks.
So I'm sorry. You said back to Test. He's doing good these days. You think he's got his life back in order?
Back in Oklahoma soon order. That's what we used to say. Back in Muskogee.
Well, that's good.
My
to
God.
hear. Always good to hear that the people that have gone off the wayward path have gotten their lives righted. Uh-oh. Whoa, hold on just a second, JR.
Oh, boy. I got one thing.
Well, JR, that's the Fax Troller. It's where we get all our wrestling news. I thought we were done for the evening, but apparently something's coming in hot off the wire. Got it here. Let's just see what this says. Oh my goodness. Yep. Well, this is quite contradictory to what you were saying, JR.
By God, what?
Andrew Test Martin, 33, was arrested yesterday morning on charges of DUI and driving without a license.
By God, he got shit-faced.
He did. Yes.
Thank you, Neil. Thanks, Blade. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure to be on the show, as always. Boomer soon.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Well, what a treat! What a treat! With Jim Ross calling in to WrestleCrap Radio.
What a treat! Here comes Johnny.
Here comes Johnny 6.
He's like the mascot of this radio show.
Johnny 6, of course. He cleans WrestleCrap HQ. He's another fine Troller product.
Hey, Johnny 6. How are you doing?
Fly. Fuck. Face.
That wasn't very nice at all.
I didn't even hear what he said.
He called you F-face.
Okay, here's my other question. Would you consider having sex with a male robot to complete the Short Circuit trilogy?
I don't do incest. Like you.
Apparently he says he doesn't do incest like you do.
I do not.
Apparently it's what he wanted to tell you. He's gone off on his way. Thanks. Now you've made him mad.
Let him make him mad.
I'll never do anything clean.
Do you ever watch college baseball?
No.
Do you like the way the aluminum bat sounds when it makes connection with the baseball?
Is that what you're...
That's what the sound's going to be. I'm going to grab an aluminum bat and I'm just going to ding it off his head next time I'm at WrestleCrap headquarters.
Well, he's gone.
And then since he's already dressed up in that stupid maid outfit, I'm going to put lipstick on him.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
a wig.
want to know what you and Johnny 6 with lipstick on are going to do.
Barack versus Clinton. And soon their mixed tag partners, Donald and Rosie.
WrestleCrap Radio.
Hey, my toilet just went out. What am I going to do?
Jim, do you have a trash bag?
Second week in a row, my pelvis is thrusting.
Johnny 6 is thrusting now. Johnny, stop that.
Ick. Then I to
Aw, that's awesome. Ich bin ein TNA-er, he's talking.
Oh, boy.
That. There he goes. This is the filthiest. Every week I say this is the filthiest show we've ever done. This week, by far.
You know what?
You
Here's
have
the thing.
taken the smut level to this. This needs to be not explicit. It needs to be triple explicit.
Really? It's not like we haven't talked about necrophilia yet. Although we kind of did.
Yeah, you did.
You know,
Yeah,
meaning I wanted an animatronic Elizabeth on my bed.
And you talked about the Katie Vick outfit. I'm surprised you didn't just combine the two.
Good point.
Mm-hmm. This show, it just can't end soon enough.